don't know why I left this doing. Stop it! Just don't monitor. I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear Dino's Crisis. So yeah. Hello. Welcome to what I will hopefully will not be terrible. If you can't tell by the stream starting, I've lost everything. So when my other computer died, it wasn't like I'm super quiet. This is like super lame. I got a filter on this 1 second. I will up the gain a bunch. See, the thing is that my current computer takes up a shit ton of desk space, and unfortunately for that, what that does is, well, it just kind of fucks with everything. Because my mic has to be behind a monitor instead of like in front of me, which it's still like in a good location. But I also am trying like these things, I guess, with like audio settings. So I don't know. Let me put monitoring on for me too. Microphone. I want to turn that up. See, because like I lost all my settings, all my assets, literally everything. But we have a new computer. I'm gonna lower that just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm testing some shit. I watched a YouTube video on like better mic quality. But yeah. So what happened? Well, first, microwave. Do I sound better now? Am I legible? The audio for the music could also be pretty fucking loud, I'm sure. Lower that down to 24. All right, I upped the gain on the mic by like 2. I realized I could have just upped my actual mic volume instead of messing with my fucking filter settings. Whatever. Yeah, so I lost everything. I can change. Here we go. Bam. What you see, my fucking. This is ancient. This is ancient. So I don't have my background anymore. I lost my little diamond icon. The only one I had was the Eris Paveris logo that's like a temp. It's not even the one I want. It's not permanent. The PNG tuber, also not permanent. This is something I drew. Like I can look. I drew this in 2024, and it's the only asset I still have that's related at all to VTubing. This is like the original concept and design. Was going to be an Android, and so that's what we have. I am gonna get a new. Well, I have the model. I do have the model, and I have the Sprout Made logo, like the OG one. But I also haven't seen my artist on Discord in multiple months, and there was already some suspect stuff behind like the person I worked with when I did it. So I'm just gonna make the decision to kind of move away from it. And also my camera, it sucks, and it's bad. And I got rid of my like screen drawing tablet that I had. I still have it, but like it's just not on my. It takes up too much room on the desk. So I've also don't have like a good spot for my web camera, which is a piece of shit. And if I really want to use like, am I gonna commission a new model? I might. I have a new design that I want to use based off of this one that you see right now, and my hightail character. I have an idea, and I've been wanting to kind of go away from the zombie maid anyway. I had a better idea later on, but I'm probably not gonna get a full blown VTuber model until I can also afford an iPhone, because that's like the downside is that I don't have an iPhone, so I couldn't have like a good thing, and I have other stuff. I have a job, so I can make money. Fucking slinging hot dogs like a motherfucker. But that's kind of Where's Signalis? I don't actually think I own Signalis. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with that. I don't own Signalis. We could play Signalis if I owned it, but no, we're playing Parasite Mutant today. I've been meaning to buy it. I just keep forgetting. Because Signalis is fucking awesome. What's really cool is that Big H went live right after you, trying to steal me. I mean, that's whatever. We are not friends anymore, actually, Microwave, like at all. So I don't care. I kind of got thrown under the bus to summarize that whole story, so it's not important. I'm kind of gonna be doing my own thing. I have a job that's in the evenings, so Monday is probably the only day I'll be streaming. Did something happen? You know, man, I wish I knew, because everything I was told was super vague. But basically, when my computer died, I got kicked out of everything, and when I asked about it, I was given like kind of a bullshit answer. So it's whatever. I have like people I do hang out with anyway, and I do actual other shit in my life now, so it kind of is like whatever. Like, bro can do what he wants to do, but I no longer even work for Hunter, so that's like where we're at. I'm gonna kind of just be here doing my own thing. The plan is to play horror games. Yeah, it was kind of fucked up, but it's whatever. My computer breaking, kind of a blessing. You know, me and Sif are still together. And I'm still friends with I still hang out with Lucas and some other people. But specifically like the main friend group and stuff, I'm not in. I could reach out to some of them, I guess. I haven't, but like most of the people that hang out with like Hunter, I don't hang out with. I literally work with Aiden, so like we chill and shit. But I kind of was already on like the path of doing my own thing, I guess, and so it just works out. I have a couple things planned. The worst bit of me my computer dying is that, well, not being friends with Hunter, is that I have to learn DaVinci Resolve, which is fine. I like DaVinci, it's cool, but I no longer have Vegas. And so multiple in like I have like the file. Well, I got rid of them actually when I got my computer up and running. But multiple of the files that I had before for videos, like I had like 3 projects I think in the works for this channel, that I have to start over. And some I might not do now. Like there was a September Sprout log. I was working on it. I was working on the Dino Crisis highlights, which I'm probably not going to do either of those just because it's fucking February now, and I'm basically just going to start over. Like, I'm not streaming to Twitch anymore. I'm going to focus only kind of on streaming to YouTube because I'm only going to be streaming once a week, maybe twice if I'm really feeling fruity. Maybe 3 times. If I guess I could also record, like I could stream Saturday night through Monday, but with Monday being the longer stream because that's like my day off. But I don't know yet. Among other things, it's just kind of we're kind of at the crux of starting over, which is fine. We're using a fucking 2-year-old art because I lost everything. It was great. Me and Sif, we have a background project that we're working on, that I don't actually know where we're at in that, but basically I was like getting better at art. All that skill of getting better at art, it's fucking gone. When you don't draw for multiple months, who knew that your skill degrades? But we were doing a playthrough of Gotham Knights with little Fugies that I drew. Like kind of shitty Fugies, but unfortunately my recording was like, if I remember correctly, it didn't have game audio, so like it was just fucking worthless. And of the games that I was streaming before, I don't even know. I'd have to like look at my channel. I can do that really fast. Of the stuff I was... Yeah, I plan to stream in like on days off. I just know that like some stuff I'm just kind of like there's a bit of a sour taste in like going back to finish it, and it's kind of like wow, it was 4 months now since fucking I beat Dino Crisis, which was cool. I enjoyed it. It actually got released on Steam. I don't know if it's still on sale. I'm gonna look. But Dino Crisis 1 and 2 are now on Steam, and you can get both of them for $10. I recommend it. Go buy Dino Crisis 1 and 2. They're awesome. So we will be playing Dino Crisis 2 at some point. My main kind of process, I guess, is that I'm just gonna like play horror games, and then I have a shit ton of PS2 games that I want to play. And some other stuff. I plan to stream Rivals every now and then. I'm working on a Rivals project. Marvel Rivals project. I got fucking messages. Lucas has DM'd me that the stream is deleting his messages saying it doesn't like a baby girl kill me. Hey, that's alright, baby girl. I'll kill you next time. Uh, no, I don't really know. I'm kind of fucking. I haven't recorded in forever. I'm really getting back into this. It's been a long time for me too. Fucking 6 minutes on the main ready, Jesus Christ. But today, this is actually purely coincidental. YouTube's been censoring you more. I'm not too surprised. I don't know why, but like I'm not surprised. But like I was saying, I wasn't actually originally gonna play Parasite Mutant. I was gonna play Silly Polybeast, but then I saw that Parasite Mutant's demo had an update, and this is actually the last update to the demo until the full game comes out. So we're gonna play that, and then I was like, if there's time, I'll probably start Lunar Eclipse, which is a horror game that's in early access that I've been looking forward to playing. I want to play Wicked Seed, which while it sounds Gunnar Baitish and looks Gunnar Baitish, is a horror game. It's like Parasite. It's like Parasite Mutant and Wicked Seed are like Parasite Eve, which I also need to figure out how to emulate because I want to play that shit as well. I got some other stuff. I could look at Steam, but I don't want to like out of the theme or whatever. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish Silent Hill F right now. I might come back to it at a later time. But yeah, it was kind of the game that I was really into and trying to play, and then my computer dying. Well, let's just say it didn't really work out. We're seeing other people, me and me and Silent Hill F. I got Hollow Body. I got these 2 games called Heaven Dust, I believe. It's a little they're pixel art. I have a bunch of survival horror games. I have some PS2 games to play. That'll be fun. Like Xenogears and shit. Or Xenosaga, not Xenogears. And others, among other things. I don't know if I'll be playing anything really big. I might just kind of stick around to like small indie games. I guess my Rivals is kind of big, but like Resident Evil 9 comes out this weekend. I think Thursday. I will be playing it, but I have 0 plans on streaming RE9. And I don't actually know if I'm eventually, but probably not this year. I do kind of want to continue playing through all the Resident Evils, but like I don't want to. I'm not gonna like jump on the 9 as it releases bandwagon. First off, I'm working that day, and second off, like that's what I did with Silent Hill F, and it was cool. It was fun, but I don't stream. I'm not gonna be streaming frequently enough to like do that. I think I'd rather focus on like smaller games that I like found and look interesting to me, because that's like I like that shit. I like to like look into stuff. Smaller games, I say, as if I'm not gonna stream a shit ton of PS2 games that have cost me hundreds of dollars. Anyway, we're playing Parasite Mutant, and we're Nova, and I am a little sick, but I'll get better. All right, Nova's basic controls: RB, Oh, I didn't hear what the rest of that was, but that's fine. Nanite syringe. We're like a cyborg lady. And stuff that they added in the latest version of the demo is that if you can, once you complete it, you can go back, because I think it's just the first chapter of the game. Crew long dead and the transport ship is completely wrecked. You can go, you get to unlock like the character customization, which is pretty cool. I like that. That's something that they're according to the notes I was reading, that's something they're working on. You know, a bunch of gun ammo. So there might be voice acting later too. Who knows? Oh, Ashboge's on. All right, ATC baby. This is I believe this is from Parasite Eve, and this is what's cool. So ATC gauge is it's like fucking time to talk Final Fantasy. It's like the RTB gauge in Final Fantasy. If you play active time battle, or it's like the gauge that fills up to do limits and shit. Which is like just the same thing. In stage 1 of it, I can melee with X, or use a ranged weapon with Y, and then by stage 2 I can use an item or skill by pressing LT. I thought they changed that. I thought they changed. And then I walk up to the target and I hit X. I only have one knight. We can swap weapons mid-fight. That's awesome. Ow! I like this kind of shit. It's fucking run around them. All right, we got a gun. Nice. Is this really a Great Sea mission? I hope so. This is peak as shit. I like that camera moves. I don't actually know. I can do it. You can do this, and it'll like change the model type. It's just screen filtering, but I think it's cool. Or I can do it's and you get like the scan lines. I think you're supposed to put them both together, because now it's like if you're playing a game in fucking whatever, the early 2000s, which is cool. Dude, I gotta play Obscure. I have Obscure. If I can find a way to get the co-op to work, holy badonkers, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the game looks nice, yeah. Fucking Lunar Eclipse and Wicked Seed, 2 other survival horror games that I love, that they're awesome. Their women are questionable. 1 damage bullets, holy fuck. What the hell? Oh, he's draining me. Alright. Small med ejector. Like the fucking, I was looking at the options in Lunar Eclipse just to get it set up, and the game is just like, would you like to have nudity on? And I'm like, no, not right now. It's, I guess you can like take her outfits off, which I didn't know. And then like Wicked Seed has some interesting outfits, you could say. I think I'm poisoned. EP skill, minor heal. That used, oh, that used a shit ton of EP. Oh, I was out of bullets. Alright. That guy's weak to bullets. This guy you gotta get up close to. Yeah. I'm excited for this game to come out. I've been following it for a little bit. It should be good. Close. More gun ammo. We just need Square Enix. They just need to put Parasite Eve on modern platforms. You know how much money they'd make? They'd make like a decent chunk of change. But people have been also asking for fucking people have been asking for Final Fantasy 13's trilogy to get put onto anything that's not PC. And that shit's not happening. Square Enix loves leaving money on the ground. That's why they're the GOAT. Night brief. At first, it was just a warning shared everywhere. Don't drink untreated water. Some said a glowing bug would set out the bottom of your cup like tiny specks of starlight swimming in the water. Blah, blah, blah. But in the second week, that story did start to mutate. People who never drunk untreated water went down too. Their heads felt swollen, stuffed with cotton beneath their skin. Something crawled, countless fine legs walking along the nerves. People turned to suspect airborne transmission and masks, filled with cartridges, and Windows City tape became the new talismans. More unsettling still, infections showed up even in ICU wards. Layer upon layer of disinfection, positive pressure, filtration, no dust, what it should have made it in. Yet people still seized in their beds, when blink-eyed, then tore at themselves, as if trying to dig something out from inside. Nurses said that after they clawed their skin open, strange growths appeared along the wound edges. Thin thread, faintly luminous under the light. Officials are still tracing the source, but on the streets, the rumors are to change. Maybe what spreads is never water, nor air. Some might say it's a mutant parasite. It's been a long time. Yo, what the fuck? Hello, friend. Get away from me. Oh, that oh, yo, what? That's actually cool. Bro's got like laser eyes. Alright, if he's outside of my effective range, I can miss and it does less damage. That makes sense. Went down like a chump for someone with laser eyes. I was talking to my dad before this, and I was like, "Hey, is it okay if I like fucking record?" Because it's I don't want to explain my stream. I record. After 6 months away, I came home and only then realized I'd left the electricity bill unpaid. The hallway lights don't even turn on. All the way back, I kept bracing myself. That bag of meat in the fridge should have rotted into a puddle of nauseating sludge. One whiff when I opened the door and I'd pass out. But when I pulled the fridge open, there was still a bite of cold inside. The meat was blackened and rancid, dotted with tiny white specks of mold. Of course it was unedible, but it hadn't melted. No seeped juice, no soft collapse, just a hard lump curled in its bag, as if time itself has been pickled. Stranger still, the plastic bulged in one small spot, pressing to the meat's outline, rising and falling slowly. I stared for too long before I realized there was no wind in the kitchen, yet the fridge made a faint tap like someone rapping with a fingernail. I shut the fridge door, my palms were drenched, the power that went out was this house. I don't know why, but it felt like something else never stopped. What was I talking about? I got very distracted. Oh, yeah. I fucking was like, hey, is it okay if I record? He's like, oh, you haven't done that in a while. I was like, yeah. Open. Tools. Transfer the pulse point from one equipment to another. The equipment will be consumed in the process. Tune up. I don't think it matters if I don't have any other equipment at the moment. Oh shit, oh! There's gotta be a way to dodge. Oh shit, I dodged. There we go. That's cool. I like this game. Like, Wicked Seed is good. I think Wicked Seed's interesting, but Wicked Seed has zero art style. Which is fine. Because it makes up for it by being, like, enjoyable and, like, a good horror game. But this game is just so fucking pretty. It's one of the reasons I'm super excited for it to come out. What's my ammo at? I feel like I should know this. So I only do the second slice if I have 2 points. Okay. We just need more like cool stylized games. I'm excited to eventually play Silly Polybeast. This is another horror game. That's also very, very, very fucking cool. Unfortunately, they just had an update too, which added, I think that was today. It added, what do we need? More fucking stylized. Escapist 3, this is true. This is true. If only Escapist 2 wasn't bad. Wait, what did I just get? New gun. Upgrade. Wait, yo, I have 91 points. I could have been upgrading this shit this whole time. What did I just get? Accuracy plus. Enhance the accuracy of the weapon. Yes. Put on my firearm. I like the Escapist, don't get me wrong. I loved the Escapist one. Fuck, dude. In like middle school, I'd play it all the time. I loved the Duct Tapes Are Forever. That was my favorite one. I never beat it, but I'd play it all the time on like my old fucking all-in-one shitty computer. Way back when, and it was really good, and so I was super excited when the Escapist 2 came out, and then I just didn't like it. Like, they changed, like, the changes were good, but then, like, there was other changes that were, like, slightly too much. Like, there was nothing. It's good quality of life, but like at the same time it kind of felt like a different game. Like, it didn't feel like, which it is, I guess, it's the Escapist 2, but it didn't feel like the Escapist. Alright. Actually, yeah, like, and the thing with the Escapist 2 was like, it added what I wanted the most in the first game, multiplayer. But then, like, I don't even think it has a map builder. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does now. But, like, no, it does. It's just, it was way worse than the OG game's map builder. So, where it giveth, it doth taketh away, and it sucked. It was terrible. It's good. I don't hate the game. But the Walking Dead Escapist game was just, like, way better than Escapist 2. And, like, even then, that game wasn't that great. It's just kind of, it was kind of a bummer. Anyway, I think I was gonna say something about Silly Polybeast. They just got an update. It added a third-person mode, which means it's now my shit. Even though it's that you can't use it until New Game Plus, which is fine because the game also has a super stylized camera. While I'm on a break, I can quickly look at some of the games that I got that I want to play. There's Crystal, Theater of Idols. It's a first-person horror shooter. I don't know much about it. I just liked the clown. Butterfly Dream. It's kind of like a Souls-like. I plan to play that. Carnival Massacre, which is like a classic survival horror game. This was made by like a college student. It was really cheap, so I picked it up, and it looked good. Dead of Darkness, pixel art, survival horror. We got Parasite Mutant. When the full game comes out, I'll definitely stream it. Like, there's no doubt about that. Lunar Eclipse will probably get shown off a couple times because it's not done yet. Wicked Seeds, the Poly Beast. I picked up Hollow Body, Fear the Spotlight, and then Heartworm. That's one I didn't remember. And then there's the Heaven Dust games, amongst other stuff that I have in my big ass Steam library. But those are some games that are like on my mind right now that I'm like, ooh, I wanna play these games. One of the top speedrunners for Escapist 1 is making Escapist 1 Reincarnated, which is basically just Escapist 1 but better and hopefully with multiplayer. That would be great. That would be great. Because like, did Escapist 2 even get DLC? I don't even remember. That's like how kind of disappointed with the game is like you remember everything about the Escapist. Like fucking Paul Soares Jr. playing that shit, I remember, and I have terrible memory, but it's like I remember playing it because it was a game I put multiple hours into, and I don't even think I ever used the map builder. Just like messing around with the map, the creativity, and then you get the sequel, and it's like the like art style is cool. I liked the updated art style. I won't lie, I thought it was good, but then like doing like the workouts and stuff is way worse. Like getting perks and stuff is worse. The routines aren't as good. Like the map variety's lame. No DLC as far as I remember. I don't even think it came with a map builder, and if it did, it was like never updated. It's like only uses the base assets, and it's just like all that. Like we got multiplayer, but at what cost? I wanted to read this note. 13th April, 1:24 a.m. Last week, our cam suddenly ordered us to seal the whole block. Our security clearance as security guards was lowered, and we can only move around the courtyard. The main entrance to the block has been completely sealed shut. We're not allowed to ask any questions, we can only follow orders. But recently, Ben has been acting suspiciously. He must be planning something. I wonder if I should report this to the captain. What's in the diary? Opens the main entrance to the courtyard. Files. Okay. But I need Ben's computer code. Is this not readable, this document? No? Okay. Well, I've been in a good mood. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. There's only so many combinations it possibly could be. I'm sure that if I go in the courtyard, I can get the code and come back, but where's the fun in that? Just play the game. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, is this the courtyard? I need to prepare before I head out. I don't have a good feeling about this. That's the door I came in. What do you mean, Noah? Yo! Save room music. I know a save room when I see one. According to what I read, this demo is only 40 minutes. And I've already played like 20 minutes. And most of that's been fucking around, so we'll see. What did I just pick up? I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. What I want to do is I'm gonna upgrade my gun. Pulse point is less than 100. Oh, I need 100 to upgrade it? Okay. Alright. I like the music. I mean, I should, like, the... Oh, a newspaper. Newspaper. Over the past week, multiple hospital... Wait, do I have a J. Jonah in me? Do I have... I don't think I do. I need to get a J. Jonah voice. I need to get more voices. I don't have any voices. I haven't done any really feminine ones. Over the past week, multiple hospitals have received a large number of suspected psychiatric cases. Patients first report their heads swelling, followed by intensely vivid tactile hallucinations. As if ants are crawling all over them, gnawing at skin and muscle, many scratch until their skin splits and bleeds and still can't stop. Their eyes fixed as though chased by something unseen. Doctors say the presentation resembles drug withdrawal, yet screenings and histories point to the same conclusion. None of the patients have ever used drugs. The City Health Bureau has launched a joint investigation and has not announced a suspected trigger. As on Dow's, neon still burns as usual. Only some whisper that what truly grows may be the invisible ant colony beneath the skin. This is a fucking bop. I hope the game, when it comes out, has a soundtrack available to buy, because then I can use it in videos. Like I do with Dino Crisis. I have a lot of video game soundtracks. I need to get back into editing, but like... I haven't really had the drive, I guess. I will, but learning DaVinci from the start is kind of sad. Yo, is this the guy from? It's the guy from Wicked Seed, like the basic enemy. Wait, this is a circular arena. Oh my god. I have 67 bullets. I have no reason to approach him. I missed. Okay, that literally said out of range. I'm just stupid. Is it limited art? I'll either commission like an actual new PNG YouTuber, or I'm gonna do it myself. It'll be easy. It's based off of my Hytale character, which obviously I understand no one knows what my Hytale character looks like. I do. It's gonna be cool, I think. Possibly. I have good opinions on it. Well, it died to lead, so that wasn't a difficult fight. Level 3. Okay. Wants me to go back in there, but now that I have gotten points, I can upgrade my pistol. Oh, here we go. Confirm. Now it's at +2 attack. So what changed? Oh, this is on. Did anything change? Cabinet. Oh, this cabinet. Enhances the power of a weapon. Oh, it's the door. I'm just stupid. My health's okay. Iron gate locked. Unlocked. Here we go. Oh my god, armor. Dude, look at her fucking slay, dude. Fucking slay, android woman, slay. I used Vegas before, that is correct. But I'm sorry for... I got very distracted. I used Vegas for... God, like 8 years. I think that's how long I've been editing. I've been using Because, well, I started editing, it's 2026. 2011 is when I started recording. I started editing videos, God, yeah, in 2016 is when I started my original YouTube channel. And I edited with something called Cyberlink, or no, Cyber Power Director 15. That's what it was, Power Director 15. I have the box. It's a disc application. It's very similar to Vegas, but it's like it's from 2015. It's super old. It's also, you couldn't do multi-track editing, which is something I needed. I started to need around 2017 is when I started using Vegas, because it was the only thing that I could figure out how to pirate that had multi-track editing, because I couldn't figure out how to pirate Adobe products. But DaVinci's free and does the exact same thing. So I'm gonna start using that. I've used iMovie, which is kind of similar to like that freeform thing. It's just that there's like, I need to like fuck around with it a bunch to like set up hotkeys and stuff, because like clicking an S in DaVinci does not split a clip. As far as I can, no, as far as I remember, it doesn't split a clip. Not like it did in Vegas. So I need to, one, have something I want to edit, and two, like just kind of practice, I guess. I don't think I even finished talking about. See, I'm all over the place because I was working on in Vegas. I had the September Sprout log. I had Dino Crisis highlights. I have my Indiana Jones and the Great Circle 100%, because that's something I finished right before my computer died. Unfortunately, I lost the thumbnail, and I even looked in messages between me and Swift to see if I maybe shared it. I unfortunately didn't, which is like another note back onto me finishing that video. I will probably. Also, it doesn't even have like the start of the game, which is weird, but that happened. So, you know, that happened. So fucking September Sprout log, Dino Crisis, Indiana Jones, and then I'm working on a Monster Hunter video. It was called The Quest to Beat Omega, but unfortunately, I still haven't beat the bastard, so it's just kind of taking up space on my computer. YouTube censored you again? That's unfortunate. I'd ask you what you're trying to say, but you're probably gonna get censored again. She's got a little flower. Don't do that. No. The door is made from, I guess, reinforced glass. Not even a resin split can cut through it. Okay. I don't think I can like look at her model. This is crazy. Retrieve a 14B to a 5 data bank. Side quest in this game. She's got little flowers in her hair, in her bun. Monster. Yeah. I recorded myself fighting Gogmazios, so I'll probably make that into a video. I actually have 2 Monster Hunter videos in the works, because I am also working to beat Monster Hunter World for the first time, and that is something that I want to make a video on. Sorry, did I just get... Look at that. My gun is so powerful now. Which is great, but I probably should melee most things so I don't run out of ammo, because it's 2 shots per. Yeah, so I'm working UF Premiere and A23 After Effects files. I'll think about it. I like DaVinci. It's got a lot of options and there's tutorials for it. And so I'll probably pick it up. And also a YouTuber I watch, a VTuber, Scoriath, he's got multiple streams editing in DaVinci. So it's like I could just watch those to kind of learn anything I need to. Is that a... I'm in the toilets. Oh look, mirror reflections. It's graffiti. I was like, what's happening? Oh, it's a guy holding an umbrella to someone aiming a gun at them. Used for lubricating the eyes and relieving dry eye symptoms. These are some survival horror toilets, bro. I know a good survival horror toilet. Where's the file to read it? Oh, it's by this one. I already have to learn DaVinci. I don't really learn another thing. What kind of bathroom layout is this? Especially for a public one. Blue hair, severe stump. Wait, how does Nova sound? I don't know if I can do the deep voice. I've been trying to practice it. Blue hair, severe. No, again. Blue hair, severe stomach rupture, open eyes. The toxin seems to have a slow to the rate of decay. There's a file in his hand. What's a guy? Urgent notice for all security personnel. To all security personnel, due to a virus infection affecting the department's computer system this week, the technical team has completely reinstalled and strengthened the security system. To ensure data integrity, all security terminals passwords will be default to 788965, effective immediately. Please take note for the following. Change your personal password immediately upon logging in the first time. Do not use a weak combination for your password. If you notice any unusual logins or missing files, please report to your duty supervisor immediately. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you, Microwave, for putting that in chat. I would have got there eventually, you know. Oh, yo. Fucking bitch. Oh shit. Alright, I'll just knife this guy. My knife happens to just come at a fast speed. Oh, I got 200 plus pulse points. There's apparently a bunch of shit in here. Alright, so that plus 3. Something right here? Where is it? This is the like downside of this angle. I can't tell. Like, why is there a wall here? I can tell that's fucking load bearing, but like, why? Oh, a new pistol. EFN 509A7. Attack is lower, hit is lower. Oh, it does it the opposite way. Okay. Yes. Alright. I really feel like there should be a camera change here. Oh. Zondio Dispatch. The city government issued a notice today urging all residents to remain at home, isolation, and declared Zondio under total lockdown. No one is allowed to leave. At dusk, the city lights blinked out one by one, leaving only patrol cars moving along the roads. Loudspeakers replayed the same sentence. Please do not panic, stay indoors, and await further notice. Some stood behind their windows watching the river. The bridge is still there, but it is no longer an exit. Like a massive black dragon sprawled across the water. In a city that has learned to doubt water and air, what unsettles people most is ironically that line, please do not panic. Still one more item, which I'm walking by apparently. Sit on the sink. Dude, where? Is it the corpse? I already looked at him. It is the corpse. Alright, I'm leaving. I don't care. Layer jumps. Alright, Benny boy, what's on your computer? How have you been unemployed to go be a voice actor? I never even thought about it. I'm not unemployed anymore. I got my job back. They rehired me. game. Aww. Sarah Waters at blackrock.com sent to me. Honey, I fixed your phone. I couldn't help but smile when I saw your selfie we took at the rooftop last week. The photo of you hugging me is just too sweet. I really love your blue hair. I've asked your colleague to put your phone in the security office locker room. The code is 357. Remember to pick it up after work. Love you, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, Sarah, I'm so sorry. He's dead. He's mega dead. I'm looking at the isometric camera. He's dead as fuck. You know, I could probably go and like do voice work. I'm trans, which by default requires me to learn voice work. It was in this room, right? I instantly forgot where she just said that locker was. I thought it would be in here. I can remember 327. That's like not a difficult combination. These don't look like lockers. No, these are like cabinets. Is there a locker in here? Oh no, see, this is green, which means I did everything? Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay, it's like Resident Evil. Green on the map, good. I got the door, I guess. I'm gonna go read the email again. Try to like leave a mental note. Oh shit. 788. Let's go to 5. Then email 3 toes. Security office locker room 357. This is the surveillance room, not the security office. Okay. There's a door down here, apparently. The gate's locked. I can open it. And this brings me... Oh, I'm back in here. Okay. Back towards the start of the game. And apparently I missed something. Or else it would be green. So, let's figure out what I missed. It's so fucking hard to see. Oh shit, no, I was like, I wish he has a sprint button. I have a walk button. Already at sprint. I think, I'm trying to like think. Oh. This is green. Oh, here we go. Look, it's on the map. Destructible object. Objects I can destroy? Well, I'll have to look into that. Destructible object. A box stick. Car? Oh! Oh! I can shoot with my fucking sword! It's awesome! Alright. Where's the next one on the map? These boxes. Yes, actually. It has... I just found an item that cures poison, so I now know I can do this. It's pretty cool. You know the worst bit? I was talking to Sif about this the other day. The worst bit about when my computer fucking died was it was right after I had watched Superman, the 2025 movie, and I really wanted to talk about it on stream, and then my computer died, so I didn't. Locker room. Emergency breakthroughs decide the rungs of civilization. A complete revolution decides the speed of creation. Medical innovation decides the measure of life. Gravity Cross, changing how humans live in the future. It was a great movie. I don't even like DC that much. That's fair. I like DC. I probably would say I like Marvel more. Yeah, 357. I like DC, but the thing with DC is that like the heroes I like are not really popular. My favorite DC hero is The Question. And I've recently been reading the Vic Sage Question run. Because I like Question. And it's not bad. It does just suck that everything good, like all of the good Question characterization isn't in his fucking comic. Like you have what's the point of me getting his phone? You have like, oh, I gotta take it back to the corpse. You have some good moments in like this run of his solo run that I read. Like it was good. I enjoyed reading it. But then like anything important that characterizes him, it just isn't in his main run. So just the fact that he gets rid of his no kill rule in a side comic of some other hero, his first appearance isn't even in like he does. I understand, like not just showing up in a comic called The Question, whatever. You can't just raw dog a superhero, but his first fucking appearance is in like Blue Beetle or some shit. His iconic origin that leads to his own run is related to Batman, which is cool. I don't mind that. But then you have fucking like he dies and his whole thing is that he gets replaced by Renee Montoya, which is fine. Like I don't care about her replacing him, but it's just like, why did this guy, Vic Sage, awesome character, have to get replaced by a different 37? There's, I gotta warm his face. Okay. To unlock the phone. Well, no, I don't care about Renee Montoya. I think that she's cool. She's a GCPD cop that I actually do like. She's got a really cool role in the Batman 2004 Batman show, which is my favorite Batman cartoon. But the thing is that Vic Sage has his own city. He had his own characters and like his own lore, and like they don't really do anything with it. Like Hub City is supposed to be has a higher crime rate than Gotham. You have Vic out there as the Question, this faceless man, and also the Question literally never wears his fucking purple fedora and fucking coat in his own run. I think it's so funny. He wears it at like the start and then never again unless he's doing a crossover. And I think it's so funny that his iconic costume isn't in there. But like, because I like the Question because I watched Justice League Unlimited, and the Question is really good in that show. He's only in a couple episodes, but he's really good. He's got this whole thing with Lex Luthor. You should look up the Solid JJ video. I forget what it's called, but it's about the Question in Lex Luthor, and it features Ace Face or something. I don't remember his name. It's really funny. It's really good. But in the comics, like all of his big characterization, such as him like getting rid of his no kill rule and shit, isn't in his own run. At least not the run that I read. And then like, so when I went to go read his other run where he's in Metropolis, he's just killing fuckers, and it's like, what happened? What happened to the Vic Sage I knew? The one who's like, what would it be like to kill just to know how it feels. You know, he's asking questions to himself as Hub City goes to shit. But he's still like, he's like this other guy, like an issue before, where he's like, I told you, if you dropped him off the roof, you're gonna get dropped next. I promised, didn't I? And then he still saves the guy anyway. And it's like, yeah, this is the guy. I like this guy. What happened to the guy who at the end of the fucking first big like arc for him, he's building a snowman with a mute child, like a child with brain damage. Like, where did this Vic Sage go? Like, I understand that the point of his comics is to like, he gets fucked up and torn down more and more by the constant injustices and the like crime of Hub City. That's like the point. And like, what's nice is watching him get back up, kind of like Peter Parker, because this guy's got no powers. But all the cool shit, all the good cool shit, happens in other people's comics. Not even in his own. Like, he has a good run. I liked it. It was good. It's just like, damn, you know, I wish he had more love. And it just kind of sucks to like see all his characters kind of thrown away for Renee Montoya. Not all of them, but like Myra and shit. And I don't even know if Hub City still exists, because in like the one where he goes to like fucking stop Superman from being killed by Lex Luthor or whatever, he says he's from Chicago, and I thought he was from Hub City. Like, it's just weird. It's confusing, because Chicago's where Green Arrow is from, technically. It's weird. It's confusing. It's DC, but like DC has cool heroes. Like, oh, you got your Batman, your Superman. You got your B-listers like Booster Gold, fucking The Question. Or I guess those guys are technically D-listers. But it's just like, there's not enough DC characters that are like iconic and interesting enough. This guy's got no face. Yes, he inspired Rorschach. This is the guy who inspired Rorschach. The Question. He's awesome as shit, because he's got no powers. Like, he learned some like fucking kung fu shit from a dude who's pretends to be a cripple that's not a cripple, and I think that reveal was kind of stupid. But like, he's cool. And the end of his story, like his like one solo run, it just kind of fucking goes downhill, which kind of sucks. But DC has been around for so long, and they don't have like I mean, fucking most of the heroes that I like, I learned to like them from fucking Batman adjacent like cartoons, like Plastic Man. I found about Plastic Man through Batman Brave and the Bold. He became one of my favorites. Booster Gold, Batman Brave and the Bold, but I actually knew who Booster was because I played DC Universe Online too. Fucking The Question, Justice League Unlimited, he was awesome. Hot Girl, Justice League, because they gave Hot Girl instead of and like John Stewart, Green Lantern. It's all good. It's all good. But like, then you look at Marvel, and fucking even before like the Iron Man movie came out and Iron Man became a big thing, I knew who fucking Iron Man was, dude. I watched the cartoon. He had a cartoon. I watched that way before the movie. That might have come out after the movie, but I don't know. Well, no, yeah. Because like, I watched the classic Spider-Man, the '90s Spider-Man. You got fucking Spider-Man. You got your Captain America. You got the Fantastic fucking Four. You got Iron Man, the Hulk, fucking Daredevil, Moon Knight, like Blade, dude. Like, fucking Marvel's got characters, man. Marvel just sucks at doing anything with them. They can't make good movies anymore. Yep, Iron Man came out in 2008. I am old. I am today's date in years. Plus a couple zeros. I'm old as shit. Dude, fucking, I remember, I think I saw Iron Man in theaters. I think I saw Iron Man in theaters or on Redbox. Like, it was either in theaters or off of Redbox. Like, that's also like still one of my favorite movies. I know I saw Iron Man 3 in theaters. I think we rented Iron Man 2. I don't remember if I saw Iron Man. I think I saw Iron Man 1 in theaters. But I saw Iron Man 3 in theaters. And I love the Iron Man trilogy. Like it's messy, it's convoluted. Because that's like when they started to start like the MCU shit, but it's so good. Funnily enough, I saw Iron Man, I saw Thor, I saw the Avengers, but I never saw the Incredible Hulk, and I never saw, I still haven't seen it, but I never saw Captain America, his movie until like last year. It was really good, by the way, in case you're wondering. I barely remember any of it. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. But it was good. I've seen fucking basically every single Spider-Man in theaters, excluding the Raimi ones. But we had the Raimi trilogy on DVD, and this is like to this day one of the most tragic things that has ever happened to me as a child. I know that like that like was something that I caused. As far as I remember, there are two things I had in my childhood that I lost, that like I'm still to this day like kind of sad about. The first was my DS copy of Animal Crossing Wild World, because it was peak. And the second is that one day the disc for Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2, it just vanished. We had the box, no disc, it's just gone, which sucks. I recently rewatched the Raimi Spider-Man, and by recently I mean like last year. It was good, and I was like, I'll sit down. I'll sit down. Let me ponder Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2. Let's watch this movie. I have such fond memories of being one of my favorite movies that I haven't seen in years, and I never did. I just didn't watch it. No reason. Just didn't. I just never watched it. Which is funny. I've seen Spider-Man 3 multiple times. That one's good. But yeah, William Dafoe, fucking Spider-Man, Sam Raimi. And who the fuck plays Peter Parker? It's the guy. Whatever. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. I saw both of those in theater. And then I've seen all of the Tom Holland ones in theater. No, I've seen 2 of the Tom Holland ones in theater. I did not watch the last one in theater. I watched it at home with my family. Speaking of movies in theater that I didn't watch in theater, I recently, and by recently I mean at the start of this, I should play the game. I can play the game and then talk. I'm this is gonna become a fucking another Resident Evil 0 Sailor Moon moment where I just talk for like 20 minutes not doing the game. I'll talk about James Bond in a little bit. This is from Sarah. Ben, the emergency exits are also sealed. Is there another way out? There's a 60 by 60 ventilation duct in the hallway 2 floors down the safety exit on the western side of the research building's lobby. I've loosened the screws so you can easily remove the grill and enter the air duct. But the internal structure is so complex, I'll get lost inside. Don't worry, I have marked the way. Just follow the red arrows and you'll be fine. There's a grill at the end of the way. Open it and you reach the maintenance shaft area D4. I'll wait for you there. Then we'll exit through the maintenance hatch to the B2 commercial district. But there are so many people here. Can we really escape? That's why we need to escape in the middle of the night. There's an abandoned maintenance shaft. I've placed a wooden plank on it and used a forklift to cover it. Okay, see you in 1 hour. I'll be waiting for you, Sarah. Be careful. Where did YouTube censor? Out of key and clothing. I keep asking you what YouTube censored, and then I remember you literally cannot tell me. So I need to go down. I see the forklift. So later this year, it was supposed to be next month. It got delayed by 2 months. So in May, 007 First Light by IOI Interactive comes out. I will be D1 streaming that. Because I love James Bond. I fuck with James Bond. It's so heavy. It's crazy. I've been reading the James Bond books. I've got about half the series so far. This is something new. I started just this new year. I've read through Casino Royale, Live and Let Die, Moonraker, which is peak. I asked about a movie of The Question you talked about. The Question does not have a movie. The question is in the cartoon Justice League Unlimited. He's near the end. He appears. He's got like a really cool episode with the Huntress. There's a couple episodes with the Huntress. And there's an episode where he like goes up against. If he did, peak, because like, it depending on, I guess, depending on where they decide to put him. But if it's the question that's like after he meets a Batman and loses all his memories in the gunshot, like his true origin. And it's the fucking interviewer, Vic Sage, going out and like trying to like go against the corruption of Hub City. Peak. It would be so good. It would be so good. I literally watched a video about it just like earlier today where people were like, if the question had a movie, it'd be so good. It's like, yes. Like, take like the street level shit. Like, you know how everyone wants Tom Holland Spider-Man to be doing street level, and it's never gonna happen. But like street level Spider-Man, but no power, no responsibility, and just a guy, just a dude with like a special mask, and he goes up against like fucking Kingpin. Like, that's his thing. Like, that's his thing. Like, I think my favorite question comic was the one where he's like this army guy. There's like this evil army dude. I can't remember what it's about fully. I read this a couple weeks ago. But the army guy, and the whole scene is that, you know, they capture the question because he's got no power, man. He gets captured and buried in a hole, and they're like, if you can last in this longer than the general did, we'll let you go. And so he's like buried in the hole, and it's like just going like, this is like peak. This is question at his peak before he like starts to like spiral back into being Vic Sage, like his old self. But he's like kind of faintly remembering his like childhood and like the punishment of the nuns or whatever, and he's like he's doing what he can to endure it, and he talks to this fucking scorpion. He talks to the scorpion and talks to the scorpion and pretends, like, hallucinates that the scorpion is his master, Richard, telling him like to not be angry, man, just to like be one with the discomfort. And it's so good, and he lasts longer than the general. And one guy wants him to die, which will break the general's promise, while the other guy wants to let him go, like the general said. And they fight. The one guy who wants to let him go gets shot, and then the general and like two other guys who were just watching, they kill themselves because they know that like Sage is, they know he's Vic Sage now. He's the news guy. They know he's gonna report on him, so they just end it there. As the one dude digs him out before dying, and it's like such a tragic fucking little story, because that's the question. This guy does not get a break. He does not get happy endings. Like the one where he's trying, like the one happy one where it ends with him building the snowman with the girls, like the little orphans. The next issue, the girl gets kidnapped and he gets like beat by this evil preacher guy, which is it's like the first core story. It leads to Myra like going to become the mayor of Hub City, and it's just, yeah, it's good. It's so good. Like I think the snowman is literally the happiest one. I think that's the happiest one. The snowman and the one with the Chinese master dude, where he gets mad that he couldn't save the guy, but then he goes out and he abandons Lady Shiva and Green Arrow, and like just kind of like goes on this little adventure, kind of like he goes and visits someone who tells him where, because the goal was to like I'm missing a lot of context to the story because this is a crossover between Batman and Green Arrow and the questions part is the last bit. But from the bit that I got to read, it's about this dude, this master wants to go and find, like he plans to die, and he wants to die with his loved one, and Vic is like so upset that he couldn't save him when he gets knocked out by a boat and the old man drowns and he blames himself. And then it turns out like that the ashes of the wife that he wanted to be reunited with were in the bottom of the sea, and it's like this really, it's just so good. Like I can't explain. There's a comic of The Question where it's Christmas, and the Riddler from Batman and some other random woman hijacked this bus, and they're telling everyone simple riddles, and gunning people down who get them wrong, even though they say they can leave the bus. So fucking Vic puts on his question mask, and he can't just go fight these guys because in the last one he got shot, and so his leg's fucked up, and he can't just go fight these guys. So he just starts asking the Riddler a bunch of fucking philosophical bullshit, and it's so good. It's so good. There's the one with the racist dude. That one was good. That one was so good because like it ends with Vic fucking saying there's no heroes or villains, and it's like, damn, dude, that's heavy. Like this guy gets no breaks. He's like Batman if Batman wasn't like slightly happy sometimes. But like also he's kind of like got like an ego. It's good. It's good. I love The Question. I can't keep yapping about The Question. He's really good. I love The Question. Sundial Daily. The city government issued an evacuation notice this morning. After completing quarantine screening, residents may proceed to off-island isolation sites for observation. Yes. No, he's like Batman. If Batman wasn't slightly happy sometimes. Oh, he also has no money. And like no gadgets. He literally just punches guys. He fights with his hands. He's like Batman. If Batman wasn't slightly happy sometimes. He's like, dude, this guy doesn't like, I mean, fucking, other than like, I haven't read the part where he like goes and like passes the role over to Montoya, but from what I've heard about it, it's like pretty good. Like he goes to Gotham, fucking removes the bat symbol from the bat signal, like and paints a question mark. He's a guy with anger issues that got shot in the head, forgot everything about himself, except like his core personality traits. So he's just a sarcastic asshole that's a journalist that is depressed, and he puts on a mask that removes his face so he can do illegal activities that the reported version of himself couldn't do, but he does it all for the people. He does it all for his city. Like he's genuinely like a pretty decent guy, at least in the main run. Like yeah, he's scum, but he's not like John Constantine. John Constantine is scum, okay? But Constantine carries his weight. Like he's not trying to fuck people over. Like Constantine will fuck a guy over, if it'll stop a demon. I'm reading Hellblazer right now, so that's why Constantine is on my mind. Like Vic will go out. And like his whole point is to let the people know the truth of what's happening in Hub City, and to do what he can to make each day a little bit better. But Hub City has reportedly worse crime than Gotham. It's worse than Gotham to live there. And they don't even have like fucking the Joker or nothing, man. They got just like normal guys, pretty much. It's all government. But yeah, that's like the thing. It's like Hub City gets so fucking bad, and like Vic, just like you watch him like lose all of his like inner peace and shit that he starts the comic with after getting shot, and returns back to like the rash, aggressive dude. And it's just like, damn, bro. And like it ends with him like leaving the city. Like he's like he just registers he can't save it. No matter how hard he tries, they must leave, or he will die there. And it's like, damn, bro. And then he kills a guy in a comic that it's not even in his name, that I don't know where it is, to protect the daughter of his love interest, who does not survive. She dies. So it's like, it's just I I hate comic book writers, man. He's like Spider-Man. Like how everyone like fucking hate, like every comic writer writes Spider-Man and they just make him more and more miserable. Now imagine if he didn't make jokes, had no powers, and was just miserable. He's just like Spider-Man. But no, he's cool. He's cool. He's interesting. Yeah. Anyone found infected during screening will not be allowed to leave. At the harbor, white tents have been hastily erected. The line moves like a silent snake, slowly swallowing, slowly releasing. The people in white coats holding instruments will decide whether you get to see the far side of the river or telling still. GC is almost empty. Someone saw their convoy last night driving towards the inside of the cordon. Temporary passes stuck to the windows like people who got the answers early. And those left behind stand in the wind and wait, waiting for an inspection and waiting for a verdict. Who's writing these, bro? He sounds well. Yeah, I think the question is cool. I'd love to see him come back. It's probably not gonna happen now that Renee Montoya is like the question. She's probably just gonna stay the question. He does come back as a Black Lantern, I guess, for like a little bit, because he dies of lung cancer. Which, to be fair, I'm not surprised. He uses like this like not fully tested chemical to like seal the mask to his face. So it's not the most surprising thing that's how he goes out. Like, this is a guy who doesn't really get anything he wants. He doesn't fix Hub City. The Question versus Kingpin, it would be awesome. Oh my god, this android's forklift certified. Still something here. Yeah, I like the question. I mean, yeah, I guess you really can only do so much with like just the guy types of characters. I guess later on he like in like the Superman crossover comic that he's in, it's his own run, but Superman's also in it. Like there's like a whole thing about fucking he takes some drug that lets him walk between two worlds or some it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like weird. It doesn't really make sense. I think it's different than what his character was prior. Oh, this is not gonna green until I get the research building. Okay. I don't know. It feels like a weird, like he seemed like a character they didn't really know what to do with. Even though he's got like a cool run, it's sort of like it's kind of like fucking see, but like I was gonna say it's like Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, but it's not. It's not at all, because Blue Beetle and Booster Gold are important. They're extremely important. The question is not really important to DC, which is a shame. But I think he's oh wow, bug. No one really does. Oh, it's like a weak one? Okay, I see. I mean, the same can be said for Marvel, man. Who knows what's going on there? I watched the Fantastic Four. That was like some of the best Marvel in years. The Fantastic Four was pretty good, but I also will glaze it because I like Pedro Pascal, and I don't know who plays Johnny Storm, but since the Human Torch is one of my favorite heroes, I like him too. But like I hear like the Blade movie got canceled, which is like cool, I guess. How fucking hard. Yeah. Oh, Deadpool was good, but like Deadpool was like 2 years ago now, man. Deadpool was a while ago. And even then, movie Deadpool is not Deadpool, okay? I am not the biggest fan of fourth wall breaking reference Deadpool. I don't dislike Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. I think he's good. I don't dislike Deadpool. I don't really care for reference every 4 minutes Deadpool. I think there's a cooler. I think he was cool even before he did all that. But I get that that's what's popular. Deadpool and Wolverine was good. I won't lie. I liked the movie. It was fun. Oh, Millipede, go away. Dude, you can't dodge. That's fucking bullshit. He's digging. It's a fucking... He's got Pokemon. I can't see the small guy because of the big dude. No, don't do that. Get out of there. Yeah. Dude, fucking Multiverses of Madness. Oh, that movie made me so mad. That's like the... I saw that in theaters too. That's like the point where I stopped liking Marvel. Like, it was already kind of going downhill after Infinity War. The only, like, Endgame was okay. Like, it was good, but, like, when you really thought about it, it was not that good. Infinity War was kind of where it's at. Like, the Spider-Man No Way Home, that shit was good. Or not No Way Home. No Way Home was... Oh, is it No Way Home? The one with all the other Spider-Mans? That one was pretty good. I'm glad it took us 10 years to get MCU Spider-Man's origin story. That just a little dropper. That was 10 years to get the Great Responsibility line. I saw that in a YouTube video. I was like, shit, man, really? Oh, right. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Because he's dead. I'm trying to find the woman. Dude, Multiverse of Madness. It was just depressing. Because I also really like Doctor Strange. Ben, okay. I haven't gone mad, but Marvel shows are still good. That's true. Marvel's got good shows. I never thought I would have liked it, but that Agatha show, that was pretty good. I do want to check out Wonder Man. I haven't yet, but that looked interesting. But like where it's really at, cartoons. That new Spider-Man cartoon, the one that's like unlike the comic art style, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like all the Disney XD Marvel cartoons, I still go and watch them. Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes is probably one of my favorite cartoons, and I will not lie. The planet, like the Gamma Planet episodes where Leader like drops a gamma bomb and gives like a bunch of characters like Hulk forms. It awoke a couple different things in me. But I love Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's so good. Like, even outside that, it's got a lot of really good episodes. Spectacular Spider-Man, really good. X-Men 97, I have not watched it yet, but I hear it's good. So I'm just gonna give it props anyway. I like X-Men. Fucking what's it? Avengers Assemble. That one was pretty good. That's like it's like based off the MCU version of the Avengers. It was pretty good. It's no Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but it was not bad. There's some other ones. A lot of them are Spider-Man related though. Like 90s Spider-Man, Spider-Man Unlimited. It's weird, but it was good. MTV Spider-Man, that wasn't that bad. It was okay. Spectacular. I liked Ultimate, but like looking back on it, it's pretty shit. I never watched Marvel's Spider-Man, like the 2017 cartoon. I never got around to that. And the new one's not bad. It's interesting what they're doing, so it's cool. Ben's reading this. I haven't got mad, but that's not a good thing. Clarity's just another form of torture. The island is sealed. This room feels like a jar with the lid screwed on. Sometimes you can hear something wet crawling outside. Anson and Newt couldn't hold out. They scratched until their nails flipped back, until flesh turned. You going to Twitch? Good luck, friend. I don't stream on Twitch no more, but have fun. Better sense of it anything now. I'm genuinely curious as to what it could be. I wonder if I can see it. Yeah, I don't stream. I don't think I can see. Oh, here we go. I don't think I can see what gets censored. That's kind of lame. I figured I'd look inside the actual thing, but I can't see it. Doomsday got censored? That's so weird. Yeah, I kind of agree that there's not anything interesting. That's weird as shit. I wonder if it's something I do. It's on basic. Oh wait, one second. For comments. Shouldn't be anything. That would do that. It's already marked for not for kids. Yeah, it's gotta be a YouTube thing because I don't have anything set that would change anything I had before my computer died. That's weird. It's strange, but dude, like the fucking current state of anything is worse than anything. I haven't got mad, but that's not a good thing. Clarity's just another form of torture. The island is sealed. This room feels like a jar with the lid screwed on. Sometimes you can hear something wet crawling outside. Anson and Newt, they couldn't hold out. They scratched until their nails flipped back, until flesh turned inside out as if they could pry the thing from under their skin. Then they went still. I thought it was finally over until their bodies stuck together, like two blobs of hot wax melting into one, edges cleanly stretching the strings, and then that lump stood up. It didn't walk, it crawled at a wrong and natural angle. I deadbolted the door and plated it with steel. The stored food is gone. Hunger jumps in my stomach, forcing me toward the door, but all I have to do is close my eyes and see them how they fused. Sarah didn't come. She's a researcher. Maybe the company took her away long ago. I hope she's alright. Maybe she's already off the island, sipping hot coffee, forgetting me. Should I go out and look for food? I can't hold out much longer. And we know how he died. Burst out of his stomach. "40-minute demo, currently an hour and 22 minutes into it." Alright. To the research building. Oh wow, that's dark. What is this? Ammo. Okay. I'm in the research building, right? Lord Halo. I love internet restrictions. Yeah. Fucking. Dude, I was like, I opened Hightail and like I understood that it was like just a profile thing, but like getting asked to like do the age verification, I was just like, fuck, man. Back in the day, this wouldn't have bothered me. Like, I wouldn't have cared. Like, oh yeah, look, I'm going on the Steam page for Resident Evil 9. Let me quickly put my birthday in so they know that I'm actually allowed to play M games. But oh, it's just like it's everywhere, man. All right, who's this? What a baddie! Yo, fucking Xenomorph over here. I don't have full health. Don't do that. Stop that. What a fucking... Oh, this is a bop. Of course you have an acid spray. He is slightly out of my range. It's gonna be annoying if it's like a YouTube censoring thing, because I really don't like using Twitch and I don't want to use it. Ow, I didn't make it out. Ow, ow. Okay. Fire heal. Dude, stop sleigh walking away from me, bro. Ow. Oh, wait, I have medicine. What if this is the end of the demo? He's red now. They're red now. Now, I still have to watch that Star Wars movie. He's buffed himself. Okay. Now he's got an acid tail. Oh shit. Okay, he's got new stuff. I'm dead. System crash. Sure did. I'm gonna heal beforehand. Upgrade weapon. DEG. What does DEG stand for? I don't know. I'm gonna just upgrade the fence. That was fun. Okay, so I forget this game does not run off of 10 controls. It should. Stop, please. I guarantee you don't remember this. What should I remember? Oh, to watch the Star Wars movie? Probably. My dad told me my old Final Fantasy stream. Yeah. Hunter was too competitive. This is true. I don't remember why I said it. Oh, well, it's just I'm just like, I'm not competitive. Even though I do play competitive games. Like, that's not true. I'm competitive, but like, I'm not gonna like fucking scream at you to like swap to a meta character or anything. As long as we're having fun, like, I don't care. I play Human Torch in fucking Marvel Rivals. That character is by no means good, but I enjoy him. Stopped in front of the acid breath. I can't say that I'm not competitive. It's just that like how I enjoy stuff is at like what I would read as like kind of a more chill approach. Nothing wrong with being competitive, but sometimes there's like a time and a place. I can think of exactly why I would have been saying it about Hunter. It is because when we like did shit, the whole thing was just that he couldn't shut it off. Like, there's nothing wrong with competitiveness when it's required, but like sometimes it's supposed to just be like a game night with the friends, and it's like the sweatiest try hard versus like the 3 people who are playing like giggling idiots, and it was just not fun. That's probably the reasoning. If I talked about it, it would have not been on my Final Fantasy VIII stream. It would have been when I played 16. Well, my GF got you Guilty Gear because she really likes it and I spent like a week straight getting good at it, and now she doesn't like playing it with me anymore. That's like the thing with me and like Sif actually is I am not good at fighting games. And Sif really is, and she like plays competitively. The thing is to like yeah, it sucks to lose a bunch, but like end of the day, if I'm still somewhat having fun, then it's not like a bad decision, I guess. Ah, shit. I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to explain, but it's like, as long as everyone is still having a decent time, then there's no real problem with it. But if you're like fucking dog walking them down, you know, like, and so, like trash talking shit, it's a little bit different. Which, I mean, Sif doesn't do that, so it's not a. I could have used a skill instead of my item. That would have been smarter. No. Upgrade this. Like, you just kind of, as a person who is notoriously bad at video games. Yeah, no, I understand exactly. I used to be like that with Final Fantasy. when I got a bunch of people. See, because it's to explain it, it's sort of like an inferiority complex. Back in like 21, when I really actively hung out with the friend group, I wanted to get everyone into Final Fantasy 14 because everyone in the friend group would like drop everything to play Siege, or yeah, Siege, I guess it was the game at the time, with Hunter, and I wanted to play a game that I actually liked with some friends, and like fucking no one did it. Yeah, Siege mission. And I was kind of a bitch about it, but like Sif got into Final Fantasy 14 and then like would play way more than I would in like my free time and stuff. It got like way better and like way further and stuff. And it kind of fucked with me. Now again, this is like pre-hormonal stage and stuff, so like, you know, brain chemical, ooh. But like now where it's like, yeah, I'll play like Guilty Gear with Sif. I'll probably get my ass kicked and might not have the best time in the moment, but like I kind of just gotta like, oh, fucking shit, dude. It's kind of just like life. I'm notoriously bad at video games, and I've just accepted that as like kind of my thing. Like not on purpose, but it's like single player experiences like fucking this or Final Fantasy are much more my speed. I strive better in stuff that requires reading, strategizing, than like games that require memory. So like I'm bad at fighting games because it's difficult for me to remember all the buttons and what they do and all the different moves. Even if I practice, it doesn't mean much if I can't remember, you know, it in the moment. I forget why I was bringing this up. Like, yeah, it fucking sucks to like have someone pick something up and be like way better than you, but it's also good to just be like, fuck it, are we still having fun? Everyone's still having fun? Cool. Like I'm just happy to have something, like to have people engage in stuff that I'm also interested in. Like, that's where my bar is. It's pretty low. Ow. Fuck. Like, my Marvel Rivals project, I will explain it because it's that by no means is anything about it like a secret. But it is a project to get good at the game because I like Rivals, and as much as I enjoyed being in the old friend group, I find no longer like being in it or kind of constrained by it way more freeing, I guess. I didn't mean to use that. Like I can pick up a shooter and enjoy it when it's not like being shoved down my throat like it's a fucking villain of the week. So like I like Rivals. I enjoy being able to play it in my own time. Okay, I was hoping I could use that. And stuff, which is what I do. I play it in my own time and enjoy it. And so I'm my project. It's not like the whole group dropped me. I had already stated before that I didn't feel the most comfortable in it as a trans person. This is like, it didn't even start before this. Like I was just talking about with the Final Fantasy thing. Everyone will drop everything to play something with Hunter, and it was like always like that. It was always like do what he wants, or like what one other person wants, and like I would come in and like offer to play this or that, like Barrel Trauma. I was the first one to originally ask to play Barrel Trauma in our friend group, and I got ignored for months. And it fucking, like, no hate to Lucas. I love Lucas. He's a great guy. But like Lucas came in one day. It was like, does anyone want to play Barrel Trauma? And everyone fucking owns it now. It's like, damn. All right, cool, whatever. You know, like that's just like to mention one. But like, it just got worse when I transitioned, at least in my mind, like, because thanks to hormones, I guess, I went from being the guy that was like always angry, always funny. Like if you watch old Hunter videos, that's like my characterization, is that I'm angry and I'm funny. And I just like lost the anger. I'm still funny. That didn't change. In fact, I'd say I'm funnier. Like, but it just like, I mean, if you fucking watch my streams where I like actually talk about shit I enjoy versus like multiple streams I'm on with Hunter where it's either like playing into someone else's bit, making a bit, or sitting in silence, it's like I'm a completely different fucking person. And just like over time, while I liked my friends, it just felt like a cage for me. So I'd already like, and I was already kind of going through like, I'm trans, there's a bunch of other shit that I had to deal with like mentally, and so there was parts where I was already like kind of breaking away from the group by myself. But I kept like, I still kind of stayed around, I guess. There's a lot of tea in the background that I'm not gonna like talk about on live, but to like summarize it, I am the reason Hunter even got allowed to back into the friend group, just to get fucking kicked down by him later down the line. So it kind of hurt, and like I never really got a reason. Yeah, I mean, the guy's fine. I have no hate towards Hunter. I dislike him, but I do not hate him. The like I've like talked with Sif a bunch about this, trying to figure out what the fuck I did, because are these people you should avoid? I mean, it's up to your discretion, really. Like there are some good people in the group, and this is just my experience. There are good people. Lucas is a very good person. Aiden is a very good person. Sif are very good people. Like, those are good people. Gracelyn, I don't know if Ben hangs out with them. Nate is a pretty good guy. There are good people. There are also stoners and other people. It's just kind of a mess. It's a high school friendship that's fucking being held together by like tape. And while I don't have evidence and I don't want to say this is the truth, this is my own speculation on what I could have done. Me and Sif like looked into it, and I believe that the reasoning that when my computer died and I like fucking noticed in the 3-person group chat between me, Sif, and Hunter that like I was not getting responded to by him, and like very often ignored, followed up by also later not being invited to see the FNAF movie, something that was already told that was going to happen. I asked, hey, if I did something, like I was like, oh, did I do something to you, man? Like what's happening behind the scenes that I'm unaware of? Because like to my knowledge, I hadn't really done anything. Like I have not done anything. And the like multiple things that we can think of and like point to is like there are a couple things that I did do. First off, this channel, in last year, and this is like when it started, like apparently all these issues come from, I started working on originally Sprout Made, but now the Eris Pavaris channel, and put more time into it. I've went, like, it's not my first channel. I've done YouTube before, but before that, and I have a document that shows every single video or stream I've worked on. For 2 years, while doing the Bojo channel, my old channel, almost all of my work outside of that is for Hunter. When I started this channel, that work died down because this is something that I'm invested in and enjoy. And like, my PC dying was like a big fucking like road bump in the path. Like, I've enjoyed doing Airspirit. I've enjoyed solo streaming as like myself. I'm not in this friend group that I felt caged in. I'm generally by myself or hanging out with my girlfriend, who I love, and fucking playing video games I have an interest in, and talking about shit that interests me. And it's like, yeah, this is great. Like, I fucking... Hunter's not gonna play Dino Crisis, man. Dude, he played Don't Stop Girly Pop, and I was like, you have no idea what a girly pop is. You don't understand the Y2K aesthetic. I would play that, and like, I'd be able to talk about it because I love the Y2K aesthetic. Like, that's one of my fucking little interests. It scratches my head. Fucking Hunter's gonna talk about like Fragpunk meta and for like an hour, or like Siege characters. You come to my channel, you hear about fucking a comic book hero you've never heard about in intensive detail. I own the Sailor Moon manga now, by the way. I'm reading it slowly. I'm like halfway through the first one. So expect more Sailor Moon. Yeah. Fun fact, I told him about it first. I mentioned it when it was first announced as something that was cool, and I had to explain the Y2K aesthetic to him. Because I love the Y2K aesthetic. There's a horror game. I'm gonna pull up my Steam right now. It's not out yet. I can't show this on stream, but I can. It's on my wish list. There's a multiplayer horror game that I'm so excited. It comes out in March. Wait, this just changed. It did not have a confirmed date until today. Holy shit, wait. This just happened. Launch date announcement. Releasing March 11th. New demo for Next Fest. There's a demo. Everything just changed. Okay, wait. Okay, the demo's been out. I just never noticed it. I'm blind as shit. Thank you, Steam Next Fest. There is a horror game. It is a multiplayer, procedurally generated horror game built entirely on the Y2K experience called The Mama's Sleeping Angels. It's an indie game. This was recommended to me on Steam. I just saw that there's a demo. I'm gonna read into it to see if there's a multiplayer. We will maybe stream it. But it's fucking, it's weird as shit. And it's cool. It's cool. That's like how to say it. It's cool. Dude, I fucking went to I got a haircut today. Unfortunately, I did not get the hair I wanted, but I'm quite satisfied with what I got instead, which was knowledge on how to like make my curls longer and a like more curl like. And I did get my hair cut, but I wanted to get a wolf cut, which is based off of like the grunge cut, but because I have curly hair and my hair was also like pretty fucking fucked up and damaged, I didn't get it, which is fine. I just got like a normal cut, and now my hair is like curlier and it looks good. I feel like I've got sidetracked by Mama Sleeping Angels, which, oh dude, I was so excited for that game. That game's gonna be good. Comes out next month, so I don't even know if I'll play the demo. I might just buy it. But anyway, the scene with like Hunter and like I mean, sure, like I probably could have been less angry, I guess, in the moment, but like I got a nothing burger of an answer for when I asked what I did. Damn it, motherfucking. Like, I was just told, much like how you felt uncomfortable in the friend group, you've been making me feel uncomfortable, I guess. And I'm like, what did I do to do that? Like, you could have told me, I could have rectified this. Instead, you did why I felt uncomfortable in the friend group, which was just not say anything about the problems, which was like a major problem. Like, I've talked with Hunter about that being something that really bugged me and was a major problem for years. Like, it's not even like a new thing for me to have said, which is fine. It's whatever. It's a dude I went to high school with, doesn't want to be my friend. Cool. But like, we looked into it more. Like, he gave me reasons, and like, I read them. Like his main like thing of something I said that made him uncomfortable was a joke that you can find on my channel, in the first Sprout log, actually, funnily enough, where you'll also learn I didn't make the joke. It's the fucking piss joke in the repo bit that Sif made that I played into when we played at repo one night on one of my streams. That wasn't on Hunter's channel. I know, because I edited for him. I watched most of his streams. And so it was like, I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, sure, I guess I could understand that, but I've again edited for Hunter for multiple years, and if a golden shower joke is where we draw the line, Hunter's got a lot of videos to delete. That's you can hear my fucking shit, Ingrid, but it's true. There are some things in those videos, even ones that I'm in. I'm not gonna fucking say I'm a fucking saint. I'm not. There are jokes that I've made in the past that I'm not proud of, even on like what and listen, I'm getting scrutinized for this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I dealt with basically, is that and me and Sif talked about it, and the thing that like we've kind of barred it to things. Holy shit, I beat him? Why does this always happen? It's always when I'm complaining about something. What we barred it to was that, like, I, for one, moved away from being his content puppy. I wasn't showing up on stream constantly to make jokes or whatever. I would go do my own thing. He complained about me saying that I would edit something and then not editing, which I guess is fair, but also we never worked with deadlines, and I was freelance. So I just edited when I needed money, of which died down because I had a job that took 12 hours of my life every day. And then on the weekends when I wasn't working, I would go and, hey, look, I beat the demo. I would go and stream instead. 97 minutes. It's already on my wish list. I already added to my wish list. Like, fucking, I already spent. Here, 1 second. I play. All right. We'll have some background music now. Repeat. Okay, so right, which is true. He should, but I guess we can do this on stream. I fucking guess. I don't care. Let me open this up. This is fully updated. I have to make a capture. So, anything important on my desktop? Fucking, I have VLover installed, guys. Ooh. Which desktop do I need? Wait, wrong thing. Alright. So, hey, look, it's my thing. So, I have this document. I'm sorry, the game music is so loud. Okay. Stop changing. Just play Dark Pulse. Just play Data Stream. Okay. I'm going to now alt tab. It changed. This is a list of every single V-Lover. Oh, this is above it. Here, 1 second. There we go. V-Lover is a game. It's an 18+ game. Let's just cover that up. Anyway, this is a list of every single video I have ever created in my life. It is color coded. It is data wise. This includes my old channel and stuff that has been deleted. Everything. And I was working on this actually just the other month. And you can fucking see. It's like I've streamed before back in 22. This is the first video I did for him. It's got $2 and now we start to see the yellow that takes up all of 2024, and it's in pretty deep into 2025. But you can see this is when I start being serious about my channel. And the yellow goes away. There's this one. There's a couple more at the end of the year that he uploaded from that I'd done. A couple more. There's a few that aren't in this. But this is like, so this is like one of the points that I. Okay, Jesus Christ! It's set to my mouse. This is so annoying. This is one of the things that where it's like, oh, I could see. I mean, yes, I worked freelance, but I also like an entire year of content of what I did is for him. So sure, I guess you can get mad that I don't edit, but again, I was freelance. I worked 12 hours a day selling life insurance. I was always on my computer. I was burnt out. I barely edited for this channel, which I started during that period. Like, fucking the videos that are out took massive amounts of effort to get out because I was so drained and sick of editing and being on my computer and whatnot. And I was just really pushing myself super hard to do this, to work for Hunter, to do life insurance. Just like it was so exhausting and draining. I could not explain it to. So there's that. That's a point. So the points against me were a joke I didn't make that were by far not even as worse as anything that's been on his channel. The fact that I stopped editing and being in videos is technically 2 points. And the third point, this is my own like opinion. I just think he's transphobic, really, because 2020, like 25. For those who don't know, I think I talked about it in Resident Evil stream. My hormone thing got completely fucked up. I basically started from zero, and everything I was doing beforehand in 24 and late 2023, never really did anything. It wasn't until I started injections that I actually like got a hormonal response, actually started to transition. The mental stuff, yeah, I bet it does, because he's fucking transphobic, dude. Like our friend Graceland is also trans, and as far as I know, Hunter fucking never hangs out with her. And I think, like, I feel like the dude was always looking for a reason to not hang out with me, like forever. So it just kind of worked out, I guess. Why does Sai get special treatment? Because Sai doesn't act different. Because Sai, first off, she also, like, as far as I know, doesn't hang out with him as actively anymore and does do her own thing now. But um, she's not. She doesn't act different. I am like you can you can watch old Hunter content and like literally anything I put out, and it's like two different people. And even then, it's not like I'm that different. I'm like I have more of a fucking individual personality, I guess. I'm not like I said, I'm not anger and jokes anymore. I'm jokes and anger. It's completely different. this I didn't really want to talk fully about everything, but it's just kind of like whatever. Like I don't hate the guy. Again, I think the worst bit was that he was like, "Hey man, we're still friends. We can still hang out." And I was like, and I just straight up hit him with, "This does not read as you wanting to still hang out with me. You literally just kicked me out of an event." Nah, it's all good. I probably would have talked about it anyway, if asked. So it's like whatever. And it's not like it's not recent. It was like 3 or 4 months ago. It was around right when my computer died. So yeah, it would have been 3 months ago because it would have been in October. It's kind of whatever, man. Like, moral of the story is like people suck sometimes. You lose friends. Fucking whatever. Like yes, Sif with the friend group is very different from like the Sif that I hang out with, and that's the thing. I don't right. I've even in the background outside of streams and stuff, I've always been real. I've always been realistic. I've always said exactly what was on my mind, especially when it comes with Hunter. And again, I'm not a fucking drama tuber, so I have no, as much as I have loads of beef and fucking shit I could say and put out on Captain Shite, I don't give enough fucks. I don't hang out with the guy. He's not in my life anymore, except when I talk about him like an ex, apparently. It's like whatever. It happened. I know that there are people that know him and still kind of hang out with him, and that's fine. That's whatever. You do you, I do me, and like I'm over here. I'm having fun. I'm just saying, you don't go to a Captain Shite stream and watch them puzzle out a locker combination, a locker combination Silent Hill F for like an hour and a half just to go for it in the game, like 20 minutes and find the actual code. like that's me, and that's like the difference is I don't get like. The thing with Hunter is like when he got his computer, back when I was the only one that did YouTube on Bojo, was that he always wanted to play Siege. I mean, you decide, really. Again, there's no evidence on if it's true. It is my own opinion. It was yesterday. One time. Literally yesterday. It's funny. No, I say it as a joke. I will, while we continue to yabber on, I will open up the next game because I beat the demo. Oh, I should have started a new game to see what the appearance looked like. But we're gonna start Lunar Eclipse. It was funny. No, like the whole Marvel right microlife. That's exactly it. It's 100% up to you on if you do or not. You know, I didn't look. This game is allowed to be streamed, right? It's not rated as an adult game. Okay. It's got the nudity tag like fucking Baldur's Gate does, but I already know it's an option. And just to show it, it is off. Okay. All right. So if anything fucking fucked up happens, it's not my fault. But like, you know, it's hard to gauge people. Right. And like the thing is, when Hunter got his computer, his first computer, it was always Siege. It was always Siege. It was always Siege. Um, yeah, but Aiden hangs out with literally anyone, dude. It's funny because he's got morals. He just hangs out with people to hang out with them, to fuck with people. That's like his thing. Um, yeah. Hit us with the top three that you like in that group. I'm drinking some water. No, fucking, like, there was a 2-year period. Like, I used to play on Bojo. You could say it. I played Siege with Ryan for from Velvet Shell to like a later year. Nate's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I would have to like to hang out with other people I like. I would have to go against my own opinion and be friends with Hunter. And I simply refuse to do that. Um because I've known the guy for too long and I am sick of his bullshit. That's like the thing. So like even if I want like yes, I can hang out with Lucas because Lucas does his own thing already. I can hang out with Graceland. I can hang out with Ben because we're in a fucking role playing game together. But like if I want to hang out with Nate or David or fucking Ryan, I don't know why I'd want to do that. But if I wanted to, I'd have to like get back in somehow. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Um like again, I don't want to like turn like I'm not gonna make your opinion for you. I will give mine and talk about it. We're skipping 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 it. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I knew about the shower art, but I thought it wouldn't play. Right. I forgot about this. This is the opening of the game. Exactly. Like that's the thing. It's difficult. Is this AI art? Wait. Am I about to fucking stop playing this game instantly? I'm opening the store page. No, it's not. It looks like it though. It's not AI art. Okay. Um, I've completely blanked on what I was talking about. Yeah. What does it mean? 7-4. Okay. No. Oh, why game? I need to look up. I need to look up. Stop! I need to look up to solve the fucking puzzle. 7-4-5. 7-4-5. 7-4-5-9. Okay. Like it's kind of hard to like gauge nowadays, I guess. People. 7-4-5-9. Oh, I'm good. I don't remember how long I'm in just the towel. I know she gets actual clothing. But like Thanks, game. I'm so glad to have this as my outfit. Like the reason I often say Hunter is like too competitive is just like the fucking multiple years where um every single day I would get messaged and told, "Do you want to play Siege? Do you want to play Siege? Do you want to play Siege?" And I'd already played a lot of Siege beforehand, and I was always from the start 5 6 a variety gamer. Like I played variety content. Um, a lot of the stuff that I played like in those days were multiplayer games that I could play with friends, um, or something like that. Like so, uh, Siege was one game that we played, but then we also played a lot of fucking Watch Dogs 2. This is a game me and Ryan played all the time. Watch Dogs 2. We played whatever it's called. Watch Dogs 2, Roblox, ironically, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Like these are different video games. And when Hunter started his thing, he was always like trying to become the next Amino or whatever. It's all shooter. It's all shooty bang bang, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. um if you have a good personality, that is. Am I stupid? What am I doing wrong? Wait, what's over here? It's like 9956. This is not the locker combination. Please put on clothes. 99. Oh, I had it as 56 before. Let's try from the bottom. You're right. Yeah, it's whatever happened. I just think like the difference is that like right. I don't hate the guy. I don't particularly have any want to hang out with him either. And that's like kind of it. Like that's really where I sit and feel on it. Um where it's just like, oh, is this the code? This is where the code is. Um no, you're exactly right. And in that understanding, um and it's not like I just abandoned Hunter. It's more like I was abandoned first. My name Elijah. But even then, there was a lot that like built into my decision. It's not like just something that happened. There's just like a lot. Okay, I've already said that. Yeah, because I would not just like decide to not hang out with someone. Like it would take me a lot to. It would have to like go against. It would have to like heavily go against my beliefs. That's the thing, dude. Is that I too just want to play games and make jokes. It's just that the specific guy I wanted to play games and uh make jokes with kind of ended up being a dick. But that's fine because I can still play games and make jokes on my own. And I do. I feel like I skipped on this reading what she wanted me to do. I gotta find my stuff. Okay. I think that really from the start, it was always kind of like uh, a difference, I guess, in like opinion and values, I guess. So I gotta find this key card to get into the control room. Like, yeah, like you can just put the mask on and go into fun mode, I guess. But in my opinion, that'll also like kind of cut you down over time. Yeah, the mask sucks, but the mask is also what stops problems from happening, unfortunately. Did I do this right? It's on the button. Okay. Now I did. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, I think the thing for me is that like there's probably something in the brain chemistry that makes me think differently from others. Cause I guess I don't really specifically, I guess I wouldn't say like parasocial, but like I don't see why I shouldn't be myself with people I like, but I also understand now that most people are never gonna see your true self past yourself, I guess. Um, that there's just a lot of, I guess, parts that kind of go into it that can cause problems. Most people are not looking past themselves, and that's okay. Giants with hints. Why did you make it harder for yourself? What's wrong with you, woman? Right. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta find your people. It takes time. Like, the thing for me is that I might not have, like, kind of gone out to, so, quote unquote, find my people, but I also walked out of it with people that I do trust and are close to. So I didn't lose too much, I guess, out of it. And I don't even feel like, I mean, there was a little, like, kind of tiny itty bit of, like, depression at, like, the start of it, but I don't feel that way anymore. It's like, oh, lost my friends, whatever, you know. Because, like, I thought about it more. It's like, true friends, they would actually, like, to an extent, be on your side, and it never really felt like that, unfortunately. Uh, but those that did do feel like that, so it's like kind of it's different. Is this the books? So how do I this? Okay, right. That's not in here. Okay, is it in here? No. I know I stopped talking, but I'm trying to find. I figured out how to crouch. I turn on my flashlight. There it is. Looking for the sand. Just gonna wait. So how did I do that? Okay. Did I walk past this fucking bookshelf I was being go to? It's gotta be this one, right? It's not. Is there a bookshelf in here? No. Yeah, that's the thing, microwave. It's like the disappointment, but like it's like, whatever at the end. Like I really kind of sat down, and obviously I've had time to think since then, so it's not like if I was still streaming and had a PC when it happened, I would probably be giving a very much different answer. But I guess like how I kind of think about it now is like coworkers. Right. Oh, here it is. Need a code. Oh, it was painted. Okay. Yeah, not be colorblind. I think. The thing for me is I just kind of think about it like, I mean, yeah, but kind of like a thing I mentioned to Hunter was like, you know, uh, just kind of how I think about it now is it's like coworkers, like, oh yeah, I work with these people. And like to an extent, I have fun with most of them. That's it. Like that's it. That's all that matters. Is like I enjoy the people I work with. But when I go home, they're out of my mind. I go and do my own thing. Like they're not making important changes to my life, I guess you would say. 5322. Which is fine. Like that's just kind of how I think about the old group. There were people I liked working with. There were people I didn't like working with. I no longer work there. It's no longer my problem. Some of those people moved to my new job. So that's fun. Yay. Get the key so I can put on clothing. Various containers. They're not connected. Okay. Thanks, game, for having a full bra set. Thanks, game. I need to find all my toys and bring them home. Okay. Can I look at him? No. For a knife. They let some child have. He did finally get close. It's the bare minimum upgrade from before. I'm surprised she got the underwear on, because it's supposedly when she put that in her wardrobe that she locked, she was a child, and now she is grown. So I think that's interesting. We'll see though. I know I put demos in the thumbnail. This is the early access actually of this game. It's not the demo. There is a demo, which I believe goes over this section of the game anyway. But don't quote me on that. I think it's on sale right now. So if you wanted to give it a try, it's like $17 or something. But you could also just play the demo like a normal person. Leon gave me this knife back then in case something never happened while I was recovering. What do you mean? You know what? Dude, there's no game. Thank you. You know what's cool? There's not even game audio anyway to really worry about. There's barely any audio. You can hear the doors now. I knew I forgot to do something. There wasn't. You've not missed anything. There's no voice acting. You've not missed much. D-pad up. RB. Attack. Backspace with X. X. Go. That's fair. So I guess I don't think I even have you on Discord, Microwave. Owie.
I cannot do that.
Maybe on like my other account, but I have like barely anyone on this one. Like, I just learned that I didn't have Graceland on it and just added her, so. We were surprised. Yeah. I have like no one added on this account. Even it's my main now, but I really just I don't use it that much. Wait, the art of my outfit's not even the same as my outfit. It's gotta be it. I'm like 100. That's AI art, and it's not reported on the Steam page. Fuck. Hopefully it's just placeholder. Really, I can just walk by. It looks it, yeah. Which kind of sucks because this game is actually like really cool. I've seen people play it. It's like a pretty neat survival horror game. Wrong button. With like an interesting story. It's more than just the Gunnar stuff. Why are you promising collars to each other? Steph, I thought you were dating me. Sharing collar pics. This one lady, or sorry, this one non-binary person I work with, because we can't wear like jewelry, at work, they just have like a markered on choker, and it's so awesome. I think it's really funny. Okay. That's not fucking foreboding at all. Times at 8. I think I'll go till 9:30, by the way. So hopefully we find a save point in the next like 20 minutes. Although I'm gonna look and see if this game has AI art, which if it does, I probably won't actually stream it again, so I might not care about losing my progress. And instead play different pod tattoo on your palms. I do see the vision. You're saying I don't like you sharing collar pics. I've not gotten a collar pic. You're sharing collar pics before I get to see the collar pics. What the fuck? Oh, another thing. This is another thing that I got called out on for doing apparently, and that's flirting on stream. I don't believe I have to talk about the irony of that. From Hunter Franta of all people. Just blind that's in the spiders. Okay, okay. When am I getting a collar? I don't know. It would have to be custom because I have an enlarged throat, so I'd have to find one that would fit. I'm more of a choker girl anyway, or gal, or NB, depending on the day. Yeah, that's like totally AI art. Fuck. That that actually kind of ruins my excitement for this game to an extent. I mean, it's an early access. It could change. That's funny. I'm in the fucking wall. I have like crafty material. Engaging. Restroom. Oh, save spot. Can craft outfits. Okay. Just a bunch of stuff I learned to make. I have no sewing kit though, so it doesn't even matter. I have one sewing kit. Make one thing. Not enough thread. Oh wait, I can put on actual pants. 1 second. This is probably more important than anything else. The top can't be worn with it. God damn it. What does this do? Restores health. Good thing I found the save point, because I think I'm gonna call it the game here, actually. We're gonna end a little bit early. I'm gonna go to the Steam page of this game. I'm gonna read some reviews. I didn't know there was gonna be any AIR in this. Lucas DM'd me to check my Steam inbox. I received a gift. This is back at 6:08. Holy shit! I own Signalis. Thanks. I guess we can play Signalis in the stream now again. Friends. Pending. Weebo. Anyway, Lucas sent me a DM. Where did OBS go? It says, we're playing Jackbox, and I asked for something from a video game on a cookie. He presented to me a pot of greed, and it's a cookie. Pot of greed. It lets you draw 2 cards. Lunar Eclipse. Dates. I need about the cosmetics. I'm reading the patch notes. I don't see anything about the art. Oh well, I don't care. What is today? Monday? Let me check live, because I haven't looked yet if I have a schedule for next week. And I can then say what we're gonna be doing next stream. It's now, we might play Signalis. Maybe. Now that I own it. That would be cool. But we'll probably play one of the other games that I already have set up to play. Today is yesterday. That is true. It is also Friday in California. Anytime. Sorry, it's... I uninstalled all of my current job stuff like 3 days before they rehired me, and so I like now have to go through like an annoying process to get anything into anything. Since it's 9 p.m., my schedule should be uploaded by now. God, please, I pray. I just got rehired. Don't fire me again. I just started. Okay. Oh, I only work 4 days that week? What the fuck is going on? I mean, I guess I might ask if there's another shift I could take. Another Sunday off? They hate giving me a fucking $30 an hour. Yeah, so I do consistently have Mondays off. So next Monday, the 2nd, we are going to play Silly Polybeast. Yeah, I think for sure I think we're gonna play Silly Polybeast. Let me look. Let me double check. I will flip a coin. We will either play Silly Polybeast or Butterfly Dream. Those are the 2 games I'm feeling we'll play. I don't have a stream ending screen, so we're just gonna do this shit like this. I had a starting one, but I didn't make an ending one. I forgot. Parasite Mutant, very fun, very excited for it to come out. Lunar Eclipse, I enjoyed the 42 minutes I played, but the AI art is a little disappointing. Like, I don't even know if it could just, it might be edited early art, which it sucks. Cause like I look on the Steam page and like there's art and it's like actually good. Like on the updates, they have this little chibi model of Elijah. It's like really cute and it's like good art. And I just hope that's it. That's the end of the sentence. Um, yeah. So we're gonna play either Silly Polybeast or we're gonna play Butterfly Dream. We're gonna give each a shot. Um, I guess I could have still no. Butterfly Dream is literally $3 right now. So I was like, oh, maybe I could show the demo. I own a three. It was $3. It's got barely any. It's got 16 reviews, so we might be playing that. Silly Polybeast, very popular game. It's been out for since October. Almost 2K in reviews. Really cool little horror game. That I might want to give some more time to cook. But that was it for today. Glad to be back. Hopefully by next Monday. So hopefully by the end of March, we'll have a little bit more set up. I'm not gonna promise anything new by Monday. My throat hurts. I'm sick. I'm gonna go eat some more food. Goon. No. I'm gonna go play some fucking Marvel Rivals, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.